what a special talent. Like, it blows my mind. It really does. Just extraordinary. There's notes. Those notes. Oh, it's heavenly. It's heavenly. Oh, we're gonna melt. Hello my wonderful royals and welcome to my YouTube channel Break K-Pop Reacts, and today I am embarking upon a journey that has been long in the making, but that I feel I have to make, I have to embark on right now. It is a journey to fully commit to the icon that is Ariana Grande, and that is my mission with this series of videos that I'm going to be doing starting from today. Is to fully commit and become a super fan, if you will, of Ariana Grande, because this is a lady who, obviously, now let's make it absolutely 100% clear from the start, I'm not on here to in any way claim that I don't know who Ariana Grande is, that I haven't heard her songs and things like that. That would be insane. That would be utterly insane for me to even attempt to claim that. So I'm not claiming that at all. I have heard her songs. I'm a fan even of Ariana Grande. The majority of her songs, you know, obviously all the big ones and stuff, I will have heard. I've not been living under a rock. Like, I know who she is, you know, I'm a fan and everything. But I feel like with Ariana, it's a case of I've never fully committed, and that's the key. That's the importance of this series. That's the key point of this series. She's always been an artist that I've kind of dipped in and out of a lot over the years. Very casual fan, like, you know, I've listened to her music and things like that. I'll listen to her songs, like, especially the big main ones and stuff. But you know, I'll listen to them from time to time. But I've never fully committed to the point of becoming what I'd call a proper fan. You know, like a super fan. Has she got a fandom name, Ariana Grande? I don't actually know if she's got a fandom name. I assume she probably has, but I don't know what it is. Let me know in the comments what a fandom name is. Anyway, the point is I want to become one of those people. that's the key. Because I feel like she's always been right there. I've always been on the cusp of becoming a fan, but not really properly committing to it. And I feel like now is the time I want to do it. I've been listening to her songs quite a lot recently, and it's just really given me the urge to proper dive in and to be quite honest, give her the respect she deserves. This woman's an icon. Like, I need to get more knowledgeable on who she is as an artist, who she is as a person, and that's what this series is all about. Is going back to the start, following her career from the start through her music videos and things. Hopefully, throwing some live performances and stuff like that. Maybe even some interviews and stuff. Like, let me know, get involved in the comments and let me know what I should check out. But I just really want to get to know her and become a proper fan, and that's the goal of this series. First and foremost, I will kind of be following the music videos mainly. Just to clarify, like I say, a lot of Ariana songs I will have heard. You know, at least a few times. Possibly not the early ones. Like, to be honest, like the ones I'm doing today, for example, I may not have heard one or two of them. I don't know yet until I hear them. But it's very possible. Obviously, the majority of songs I will have heard. Music videos, however, I probably haven't seen possibly any of them. In all honesty, it sounds insane, but the thing, before I started this channel is obviously mainly a K-pop channel, as you can tell from the background, as you can tell from the title and stuff. If you've seen my content before, you'll know that I mainly do K-pop, and a lot of my material now involves watching music videos. But before I started this channel, I never really checked out music videos. Music videos just wasn't something I watched. Sort of beyond, the only time I really paid attention to music videos was when I was younger, when I was first getting into music in like the late 90s. You know, when I was watching like the classic sort of Britney, Backstreet Boys, you know, those kind of videos and stuff, the classic music videos back in the day. That's kind of the last time I really paid attention to music videos. Obviously I've seen them here and there, but I don't really sit down and watch music videos. So despite the fact that Ariana has a ton of music videos, I've probably never seen any of them. Certainly not all the way through. A few of them I might have seen clips of. Like I say, the really big songs, Thank You Next, Seven Rings, songs like that, I probably have seen clips of the music videos, potentially. but I couldn't tell you what happens in any of them. Do you know what I mean? Like it's that I certainly haven't seen any of them all the way through. So that's kind of where I'm starting my focus. But like I said, I want to get to live performances and things like that, maybe even interviews and stuff. So let me know in the comments what I should be checking out on this journey. But that is the goal of this thing. I cannot wait to get started on it. Like I say, I am going right from the start. So today is all about her very earliest music videos. I'm hoping to get through 3 today. I know the first one is Put Your Hearts Up, which is the first music video she did. So that's where we're starting. And I can't remember off the top of my head what the other ones are. The second one is The Way, isn't it, I think? Yeah, so the second music video is The Way, and then Almost Is Never Enough. They're the 3 I'm hoping to get through today. But yeah, it's going to be a long old journey. It's going to be a long journey if I commit to it, but I'm ready. I'm ready for it. So that is what we are doing. If you are new here to this channel, hello, welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please do, obviously, if you enjoy, hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments, as I say, if you are an Ariana Grande fan. Please do let me know what I should be checking out here. By all means, give me any information you want to give me, all that sort of stuff. Like I say, I know Ariana Grande, but very casually. Like I don't, I haven't deep dived into her life or anything like that, so I don't know a whole bunch about her. So please do get involved in the comments. Any of that kind of stuff would be fantastic. Treat me as a new fan, if you will. And of course, guys, if you enjoy this reaction, as I said, please drop us a like, drop us a comment, and of course subscribe to my lovely self. Join the royal family, become a royal yourself, which is my fandom name. That would be awesome. But with all that being said, we are just going to get straight into this thing because I am ready to embark upon a huge journey today. It is Ariana Grande time. Let's do this! So this is the wonderful Ariana Grande, and as I say, we are starting right from the start. The first one we're checking out is Put Your Hearts Up, which is the first video she put out. This is one of those songs where I'm a bit like, I don't know if I've heard this. I can only assume I've heard it at some point, but I've not registered it in my brain to the point where I see that title of the song and go, oh yeah, that one. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I've heard this. Maybe I'll recognise it once it plays. But I have heard that this samples 4 Non-Blondes, I think, with What's Up. It samples that, I believe. I read that somewhere. And yeah, this came out in 2011. So she, at this point, she would have been, I don't know officially when this was released, but I'm guessing she would have been 16, 17, like really young. Because I think she's 29 now, I believe, if that's correct, in 2023. So if this was 2011, that would make her presumably 17-ish. So let me know in the comments the details on that. But this is Put Your Hearts Up, man. I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's do it. The journey begins.
And action.
Let me see you put your hearts up, yeah. Let me see you put your hearts up, yeah.
This already sounds so wholesome. Oh, yeah. I've just got the song that it's sampling.
Just one night in the lights of the city, walking past strangers on the side of the street like a quarter in a bubble, getting up on the feet like you're thinking.
Just her voice is so
Sit back and watch the world
mesmerising. I love her voice. Part of why I've always been a fan, at least to a degree. Say, what's going on? I think I have heard this. I know I've heard the original, but I've heard this. I hope, does she still perform this in like concerts and things? It's kind of like, it's such a wholesome song. Hold on. Wait, did she just say, if we put our minds to it, we can resurrect Gandhi? Is that what, I'm pretty sure I just heard that. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. I don't think that's going to work, Ariana, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think any amount of collective mind power is going to bring back Gandhi. It'd be nice if it could. That'd be impressive, but it's just so wholesome, man. It's just so what a perfect start. Like, this is why I can't. I was just saying, like, I don't know if she performs at concerts now. Very possibly not. Probably not. But it's such a wholesome song. I feel like it's kind of a perfect anthem almost for like Ariana fans. And obviously she goes and Jesus. I don't know if that came across on the camera, that bang then. A bird just hit the window. Like I've got a window right next to the camera. A bird just belted himself straight into it. That was dramatic. That was dramatic. I'm almost anticipated the birds type situation. We're gonna get like floods of birds just smashing the windows in a minute. Anyway, yeah. I've lost my train of thought. Bird. But yeah, she goes in very different directions, and obviously you can tell the difference between kind of this and later on. You know, just that youth, that kind of youth, that innocence, that I don't want to say naivety, but you know what I mean, like that. You know, you can very much tell. Like when you're watching an artist's early stuff, it's always very different. I did a similar kind of Taylor Swift journey that technically I still need to get back on, but that I did a similar journey there, and it was the same sort of story where you go back to the start, and you know it's so noticeable kind of the difference, and that in terms of how much she's matured over the years, which is something you don't necessarily notice if you're following her career, because you kind of grown up with it yourself. But you know, going back and things and watching stuff like this really drives it home, and right from this early point, you can just see that star quality. That star quality is undeniable. That's something I love about Ariana, is she's got, her presence is just off the charts. And obviously she's got the huge talent, the voice is there and everything. And obviously she's got all that, but she's got the look and all that. But like she just has that presence. She has that star quality that she screams star. Like it just flies out the screen in your face. You can't. It's impossible to deny, and that's something I love about her. Continue. That was so cute. I've rewound it a bit as well. Voice. What? So cute. Her voice is just so stunning, man. Where is this filmed, by the way? And what city is this? I don't actually know. A bit of singing in the rain. Why not? I feel like it's so easy to forget about songs like this, but this is a good song, man. This is a good song. Yes. Look at the... This just fills me with joy. Fills me with joy. Undeniable joy. What a wonderful, wonderful thing. Oh. Oh, mate. I love it. Has anyone seen this perform in concert? I need to see it on it. Put your hearts up. Everyone in the crowd puts the hearts up. How cool would that be? So stunning, man. Really is. I love that, man. I absolutely love that. Like, I think I have heard that before. It's hard because obviously I know the original, so it's like, you know, the Four Non Blondes one. So it's hard to kind of differentiate it to that. So I'm trying to think, have I heard this version before? I feel like I have, like Ariana's, like this particular one. I feel like I have, but like I say, I certainly forgot it existed. So to get to kind of watch this and see this, it's really nice actually, because like I said, I'm so used to kind of the obvious Ariana song, and this is the thing that's part of the reason why I wanted to do this journey. Like a lot of the album tracks I've not heard, so all her mainline albums, like unless they've been released properly, like as a single, I won't have heard it. So even just like album tracks and things I've not heard, which is again part of why I want to do this journey. Maybe that's something I can throw in, is kind of doing full album reactions and stuff, because I'd love to do that as well. To hear, you know, all of her discography, and yeah, just like hearing songs like this, it's so refreshing. It gives me another side of her. It gives me another feel of who Ariana Grande is, or at least who she was at this point and stuff. Like it's again such a wholesome song. Great message behind it. I love the way the music video was shot and everything. She looks absolutely wonderful. Again, just that star quality just immediately emanates from her, which is so powerful. Yeah, I don't know how much of a splash this made when it first came out. I know Ariana was, I think, known at that point. Hadn't she been on like was it a Disney series? Did she come from like Disney Channel stuff? Is that where she came from? Again, this is what my lack of knowledge coming into play. I think she did like a series or something on something. I don't know if it was Disney, but something like that. Let me know in the comments again the details. But I think so. I think she was a known entity, but you know, I don't know how much of a splash this particular one made when it first came out. But I think this was before she released her first album, wasn't it? So, but I think this is wonderful. I think this is wonderful. It's lovely to go back to. And now we are moving on to The Way, and I think this one again, I don't, off the top of my head, like, give me a 7 rings, give me I think, well, yeah, positions, yeah, give me like 7 rings, positions, flipping, thank you, next, one last time, songs like that, I'll absolutely know. I'll absolutely know pretty comfortably. But like songs like this, like going back to like songs like this, even though I think this was the first one, this was the lead single from her first album, I believe. Off the top of my head, I don't know if I know it. Like, it's one of them where I see the title and I'm like, I can't remember. If I hear it, I might go, oh yeah, it's that one. But top of my head, I'm not sure. So we'll find out if I do know this thing.
When you trade in your old phone.
But yeah, this is The Way. After the advert's finished, give me a minute. I've already got an iPhone, Apple. You don't need to sell iPhones to me. I've literally already got one. No reason to sell me an iPhone. Right. Are we done? Are we done? Okay. This is The Way. This came out in 2013, I believe. And like I say, this is, I believe, the lead track from her first album. And I'm forgetting now off the top of my head what the album is called, which is really annoying me. It's called Yours Truly. Which I should have known, but I forgot. Yeah, Yours Truly is the first album. So this December 2011, that first one came out, by the way. I don't know what the day is. My birthday's in December. It'd be kind of cool if it came out on my birthday. Probably not, but my birthday is the 15th, so who knows. Yeah, this is The Way, featuring Mac Miller. Before we begin as well, by the way, obviously I do want to say R.I.P. Mac Miller. Because, you know, I am aware, obviously, he passed away. I don't know how long ago it is at this point, but going back to watch this is certainly poignant. But, you know, I do want to kind of focus on, obviously, the song itself, you know, Ariana and Mac being in this song, and celebrate that and things like that, rather than focusing on anything sad, to be honest, anything, you know, that that's gonna kind of bring everything down and stuff. You know, obviously it's upsetting that he's passed. Like I say, I think it's been a number of years now, but regardless, you know, I want to focus kind of on the song and on this experience. So yeah, that's where we're going, but I did want to acknowledge that before we began. Let's do it. I have no idea if I know this. I probably do. I don't know.
What we gotta do right here is go back. Back in the time.
Yes, I know this. Yes, I know this. I do know this. Vaguely, not very well, but I recognise it. Yeah, of course I know that. Yeah. I adore her voice. I can't. She's got such a presence, man. Such a presence. Oh. Mate, I need to get these songs on my Spotify. I don't listen to them enough. It's when that voice goes high. Oh, melts me. Melts me. Oh, it's just like it's the fullness of her voice, isn't it? It's got so rich. That's what gets me. And obviously she can do the big high notes and stuff, the whistle notes. But it's just the richness of her voice is so, like I say, it just makes me melt when she sings some of these lines, and just the way she sings. And something I've noticed from like listening to her more recently, which is part of the reason that kind of gave me the urge to do this, was because I've had the urge recently to listen to her a lot more. So I've listened to, again, like the main sort of songs I know, I've been listening to again, and that's what's led to this. And I just listen to them again, and kind of immediately just gives me more appreciation of just the way she sings certain lines and things. Again, that richness that she has in her voice. It's so captivating to listen to and so enjoyable to listen to. Like I almost find myself looking forward to certain parts of the song because of the way she sings it, which is such a testament to how good she is. Like, I don't know, did she have sort of training and things like that with regards to vocal? Did she have like vocal training and stuff like that to work with her voice? Because she's so good at it. She's so like naturally talented. Obviously she's got a naturally incredible voice anyway, but I don't know to what degree she was kind of trained vocally, because like I say, she's just so good with what she does with her voice. It's just really, it's special. It's really special. Continue. Make you feel so fine, make you feel so fine. I hope you hit me on my celly when I sneak in your mind. You a princess to the public, but a freak when it's time. Get the chemistry going. Did they have a thing anymore? They kind of have a bit of natural chemistry. I don't know if they ever dated. Don't quote me on that. I have no idea. At least she's married now, isn't she? I don't know her dating history, so you'll have to help me with that. When her voice kind of breaks like that. Oh. What a special talent. Like, it blows my mind. It really does. Just extraordinary. Those notes. Oh, it's heavenly. Oh, look gonna melt. It's so hot outside. Like actually hot. So I can't deal with this on top of that. Oh. Were they dating? What did this one suggest though? Were they actually dating? That was an unexpected end to the video. I didn't realise that happened. Are they actually dating? Or was that just, you know, for the video they just went with it? I don't know, let me know. So I don't know if they ever actually dated. Tell you what, man, it's just the talent. I can't. And the thing is, at this point, I know later on, and like I said, I've not seen the music videos, but I know based on little clips I know I've seen at some point of some of them. I don't know which ones off the top of my head, but I know she gets quite creative and stuff with the music videos, which is what part of the reason I'm really looking forward to just actually sitting down and watching all of them. You know, obviously at this point the music videos are very basic, like they're very simple, and there's not much going on. But even at this point, like her presence still just flies off the screen, and it's something that just really gets me about Ariana. She just has that undeniable presence from the very start, and obviously it builds and builds, you know, as she gets bigger and bigger. You know, more sure, more confident, all the rest of it. But like even from the start, she just has that natural quality and that natural star quality. But yeah, the thing is, I mean, I don't know if it was saying in the comments about them dated, but it's interesting because obviously if they did, then that must have been a tough time, presumably, when he did pass. If they were dating at one point, even if it was a while between when they dated and when he passed, it still obviously would have been hard. So I don't know if they did. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. I'm just guessing based on that, but I might not be the case. But yeah, stunning song. Another stunning song. Like I say, I'm obviously aware of that song. I've not listened to it a whole bunch, but a stunning song. Ariana actually absolutely smashes it. Mac Miller's great on it. Again, that chemistry in the music video and everything. I just like I say, from the very start, you can really see that star quality, and it's just immediately you can tell she's going to be something special. You really can, and it's wonderful to witness. And it's kind of makes me wish I'd kind of been following from the start, and you know, I have a habit of doing this with like big artists and stuff. I'll end up being very like casual about them. And then later down the line, I'll get really into them. Like it's a bit late to be honest at this point, but better late than never. But I'll always do this, and then I'll go back and get absolutely obsessed with them at some random point in their career, and then end up wishing that I'd been a fan from the start and I could have followed the journey. But regardless, it's awesome to watch these now. And watch that kind of growth. So next I am going to do Almost Is Never Enough. We'll probably stop there, and I'll try and do kind of 2 or 3 per reaction with these. But yeah, Almost Is Never Enough. I don't know if this was from... Is this from that first album? Featuring Nathan Sykes. Yeah, is this from yours truly as well? I don't know. So I'm not good on these albums. Right, it's the same advert again. I've already told you I've got an iPhone. Why aren't you listening? Aren't you supposed to be listening to me? And trying to sell stuff to me based on what I'm saying and stuff. Isn't that the whole thing? You're supposed to be spying on me. So listen then. Listen, I'm saying I don't want an iPhone. I've got one. Right, where are we? Yours truly. Is it from that album? It is on this album, yeah. I assumed it probably would be. But yeah, it is from this album. Almost Is Never Enough, featuring Nathan Sykes. Again, I don't know if I've heard this. I don't know. It's one of them, again, where I see the title, it doesn't register with me, so maybe the song will. We'll see. Let's go. Oh, this could be like a sweet piano track. One of them. Oh my god. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. Oh, it's for Mortal Instruments, that film. I like that film. Good film. I enjoyed that. Oh, her voice. She's dying. Oh.
If I would have known that you wanted me the way I wanted you, then maybe we wouldn't be 2 worlds apart. But right here in each other's arms, and we
It's just beautiful.
we almost knew what love was. But almost is never enough.
If I could change the world overnight,
My God, bro.
there'd be no such thing as goodbye. You'll be standing right where you were, and we get the chance we deserve.
Oh, God. Right.
As much as you want, but in time my feelings will show. 'Cause
Oh, mate. The voices together. The voices together. Oh, no. Again.
If I would have known that you wanted me the way I wanted you, then maybe we wouldn't be 2 worlds apart. But right here in each other's arms,
The voice, man.
we almost
It's so stunning. It's so stunning.
but almost is never enough.
It's wow. The voices together sounded so good. So good. The voices just. I cannot stress enough how much I adore her voice. And that adoration is only increasing. Like, as I kind of, I feel like this is the point at which I'm letting her in. Like I was saying, this is what I was saying about commitment and stuff. Like, I've always been a fan. I've always kind of casually enjoyed her music and things, but I've never truly let her in. That's why I feel like I've just put down the blockades and just gone, all right, come on, Ariana, let's see what you're all about. And it's just, I was discovering the level to which I adore her voice is even more than I initially thought. There's just something really special about it. Hearing her do songs like this as well, like I say, she's got that. She's got that kind of voice that works obviously very well for pop, but also, it's that very much R&B soulful vibe to it as well. It's just, it works for so many different things. And this kind of song is just, it's glorious. I'm not really a slow song person. Slow songs aren't the kind of thing that I would listen to it over and over again. It's more kind of, I'll listen to one, I'll appreciate it and go, oh wow, that's incredible. And then probably move on from and not really listen to it much again. But it's impossible not to appreciate something like this. And obviously I can only assume that we get more of this kind of thing from her down the line. Maybe within her albums and stuff, because you know, I feel like if you've got a voice like that, you've got to be doing songs like this occasionally just to show it off. Absolutely stunning. Like I say, the voices together, it is wow. Just wow. Again, not much to the music video. You know, I can't expect much with this kind of song. It makes sense. Those classic kind of soundtrack songs where you get a few shots from the film, and otherwise it's just them in the studio kind of thing. But even then, it's nice to see the kind of studio shots. I like that kind of thing, like seeing singers in the studio. I kind of wish we got more of that. I don't know if other artists do much of that kind of thing where you get behind the scenes. You know, it's this big thing in K-pop now that you get where, because obviously K-pop artists have a lot of content and that's part of what sells them, and some of the content they have been releasing a lot more recently is showing them in the studio recording the songs, and you get some real insight into how the song is built and recorded and stuff, and how much they're involved in working out how to sing certain parts and stuff like that. And I'd love to see that with some of these artists as well. Ariana, I'd love to see that with, especially with her voice. So I don't know if there is anything like that out there, but if there is, let me know. It's so wonderful, so wonderful. And like I say, it's nice to see this early stuff that I feel like, even though I don't think I've heard that one, honestly, that we just heard there. I don't even know if I've heard that one, to be honest. Again, maybe it came on at some point around when the film was on, or maybe it was on the film credits, I don't know. But certainly it's not one that I recognise and go, oh yeah, it's that one. But like, I really appreciate hearing this now and be able to find appreciation for a song like this all these years later. Is so wonderful, and this is why I want to do this. This is why I want to do this, is go back and listen to all these songs, listen to all the album tracks from the various albums and stuff, and really just a lot of these things discover for the first time. She's been going for like 10 years, over 10 years, and yet, you know, some of this stuff I'm going to be discovering for the first time, and that's wonderful. That's wonderful. It's about time. But that is where we're going to finish today. Like I say, I will be coming back and doing more of this stuff. The next one we will go into, it looks like, if I do 3 again, it'll be Baby I, Right There, and Problem. I think Problem's probably the point at which, from that point on, I will have at least heard the majority of stuff, the majority of the song. I would have at least heard like once or twice, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's going to be a fun one next time. So that's where we're going next time. But please do, guys, like I say, if you enjoy what you see here, there will be more. So please do subscribe, get involved in the comments and things like that. Let me know any suggestions. Like I say, if there are any live performances I should be checking out, help me enrich my journey. That would be wonderful. And of course, guys, if you enjoy this reaction, please drop us a like, drop us a comment, as I've already mentioned, to be fair, and subscribe to my lovely self. Join the royal family, become royal yourself. That would be fantastic. And I'll see you next time, guys, for the next one. Sange, I love you all. Goodbye.